pleasure to evaluate your speech. As Bashar has alluded, I've given a few evaluations, so please take this with a grain of salt. I'm hoping to give you some positive feedback that will help you improve on future speeches. What I really liked about your speech are a few things. You had solid facts throughout. GDP, the number of registration of cars. It indicated that you've done some pre-planning. I thought that was really good research on your part. You did have notes, and I noticed that, but that was an okay thing. This is in speech number 2. You highlighted, and it indicated when I saw some notes and highlights on your notes, you had done some pre-planning. You'd probably done a few trial runs, made some extra notations, and that indicated to me that you had gone through this a few times. And I thought this was a great pace. Now, when you get up here on your first few times, and even a 10-year veteran, you do get nervous sometimes, and sometimes your speech quickens, and it's really important to make sure you deliver a speech at a pace that your audience can take the information in, putting in pauses in the right way. So I thought you did that really well. So here's some areas where I think you could improve on for future speeches, and I think this just comes with practice. Eye contact is really important, so you want to make sure you have eye contact for a portion of the time with one individual and then the next person. And it just means that you're engaging, you're drawing that person in, and then you can also monitor their body language. If it looks like they're bored, you might want to just kind of maybe cut some things out of your speech or improvise or do something like that. An area that I noticed when you started talking about your speech and the body, it was very fulsome. You had 3 good concepts, and then you started, what is that president message that I want to send? I'm not sure if you noticed this, but up until that point, you were very reserved, a bit quiet and calm in your delivery. And as soon as you started saying, well, what's the president's speech? What's the message? You had some vocal variety and you were more engaged. And keep that in mind. So once you get more practice, you'll find that you'll be more relaxed, your more natural self. So just try to incorporate some of that vocal variety into the delivery. And your gestures were becoming a little more fluid at that time. Maybe you were becoming more relaxed. The biggest piece I want to note to you is your conclusion. You had a really good, strong opening. You had a question. You gave us to think about happiness. We're all thinking about it. Of course, you gave some examples about the beach and drinking and whatever else you wanted to give. But when you come to the conclusion, that's likely one of the biggest things that your audience is going to walk away with. And you want to tie in your top piece that you had in the introduction, which was happiness. I would have liked to see that happiness be brought into your conclusion. And that would have wrapped it up nicely. So how would that happiness tie into the topic of pollution in China? Is it talking about trying to do something better for your environment here in Victoria? Becoming an advocate for an organization in China to help reduce pollution? Something. I'm not sure what it is, but you want to make sure it's tied in nicely in conclusion, because that's what you're going to walk away with. So I thought you did a really good job. This was speech number 2, and I think you're going to be improving every speech. So well done, and I look forward to speech number 3.
Thank you.